Good morning. So this is my first vlog. Little while back, I had one of those ideas where you think, I know, I'll do a weekly video diary and that'll be really interesting. And then it's come to it and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to talk about? And are you going to have any interest in it whatsoever? Probably not, but it makes a change from me rambling along just to myself. You have to endure it too. So I'm going to try and do it sort of Thursday or Friday, kind of end of each week. So this is the first one, and I was thinking, what am I going to talk about today? And really had no idea. And then on Facebook this morning, I had one of those memory things pop up, and it said a year ago today, I got my Reiki master qualification. And I was like, my goodness, was that a year ago? And I had that sort of moment where you're like, it doesn't feel like it's been a year. At the same time, has it only been a year? Because lots has gone on has gone on in the last year. And at the same time, I'm kind of looking back and I'm like, am I where I want it to be by now? I'm not sure. But it's made me reflect really today, and think that we don't take enough time, or I don't take enough time, to stop and look back and see how far we've come and what we've achieved. Because actually, there's lots of things that go on, and we tend to be quite focused, don't we, on the next thing. What have we got to do next? What have we got to do next? And certainly I am. And what's the next goal? And where am I going to next? And it's very easy to forget kind of all the challenges you've overcome and everything that you have achieved. So, if I look back to a year ago, around that time, that would be when I set up my Facebook business page, and would have had no followers and not really known what I was doing at all. And I think in my little head, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do some Reiki on the side of my day job, and that'll be lovely and bring me in a nice income. and then reality hits, you're like, oh, it doesn't quite work like that. And what's happened over the year with that is it's just grown, but I've gone off in different directions. So I've started doing online courses, and I've started doing tarot, and I've started doing holistic fairs and all this kind of stuff. And then I've grown my social media profile. So a year ago, I wasn't known on any social platform. I was on Facebook as with a personal page, and that was it. I'd never been on TikTok. I didn't know about Instagram. Now I'm on all of those platforms, which is mental, and it's still really early days. And in terms of like internet success, I'm like tiny weeny, but in terms of my success and my growth, that is huge. So a lot has changed in that area. As a lot of you know, I've recently given up, or temporarily given up, my day job to focus on this and to focus on other stuff. That's massive. And then if I look at my personal life and my growth there and things that have happened there, this time last year, or a little bit after this time last year, I took the boys camping for the first time on my own. And that might not seem like a big deal to a lot of you. I'm sure you do that sort of stuff all the time, but I hadn't. And if I go back a year prior to that, I was so poorly that I didn't think I would even look after my boys on my own again. So to take them on holiday is massive. So today I am looking back on the last year, and I'm going to take some time tonight to kind of journal where I've got to and what I have achieved in this last year. And I invite you to do the same if you would like to, because it is important that we recognise where we've come and the journey we're on and what we've achieved, because it's very easy to get lost in that comparison, isn't it, with other people, and looking at what other people are doing, and forgetting actually that each achievement for you is much more meaningful than what the person next door is doing. Have a lovely week. See you next week. Bye.